Marriage is a legally and socially recognized union between two individuals, usually characterized by a formal ceremony in which they commit to spending their lives together as partners. Marriage is typically based on mutual love, respect, and support, and involves a range of legal, financial, and social obligations and responsibilities. According to my mother, aunt, and neighbor, traditional weddings are often steeped in cultural or religious customs and rituals that have been passed down through generations. These weddings typically involve more formal attire, decorations, and ceremonies that can last for several days. Traditional weddings can be a way to honor and preserve cultural or religious heritage, and they often involve the participation of family members and community members. In the past, weddings were often more traditional and formal. I prefer the creative and personalized aspects of weddings now. Another difference between weddings now and past weddings is the role of technology. With the widespread use of smartphones and social media, couples can easily share their wedding experience with friends and family who are not able to attend in person. And these are my interviews about their opinions on marriage, legal separation, and single parenthood. According to Jericho Julian,
marriage, in my point of view, is a command by God that follows also with legal process, abide by the law. It is sacred union of two people as personal relationship. Biblically speaking, it was designed by God for companionship, procreation, and redemption. Legal separation should be done legally as remedy and temporal solution with a married couple suffers from a problematic companionship. With this, both couple could live apart with their partners with their own assets. However, there is a condition: you can legally separate their partner, but either of the couple cannot undergo marriage again with others since he or she is married and still the documents are considered valid and existing. Single parenting or single parenthood is a way of parenting with only one head of the family, either or a mother, father, a grandparent, etc. Single parenting is a process where you will raise a child with your own support with a companion.
according to Nicole Orratia,
For me, marriage is more than physical union. It is also a spiritual and emotional union. Marriage is the beginning of a family. It is a lifelong commitment. Legal separation, para sa akin, hindi ito madali kasi marriage is not a game. They made a vow and promised to the altar that till death do us part. Single parenting, alam natin na kung nag-iisa lang yung nagpapalaki sa mga anak nila ay mahirap at saludo ako sa mga single parent.
according to Regina Torrio, for me, marriage is two people come together and love each other forever. So I call it important because this is also where the formation of a family begins. I see that getting married is not a joke because once you enter it, there are many things will change in your life. Everything is limited. It seems that everything you used to do when you were young can no longer be done once you get married. You have a lot of responsibilities to fulfill. My opinion on legal separation is that even if the separation of a lover is legal, it is not still good for the children because they may be affected. Single parenthood, I'm so proud and I salute them because they are able to support their children alone, but we can avoid feeling sorry for them because they are really busy working just to provide for their children's need. However, many single parents find fulfillment and joy in raising their children on their own. According to Chester Lumilan,
marriage for me is a sacred ceremony between two individuals who really love each other. Through marriage, they formally declare to the public that they will become one as they accept their other half to be with them for a lifetime. It is fascinating to see that people still practice marriage to legally present their love for one another. Legal separation is crucial, especially when the relationship between a couple is not healthy anymore. Sometimes it may be a way to limit and or prevent worse things that may happen, especially if their partner is abusive. Of course, this only applies to the people who need it, therefore it is beneficial for them in order to escape the misery they are in. Single parenthood is already rampant nowadays, especially that parents become younger and younger, and some are even still teenagers. Most of the time, due to curiosity and lack of guidance, unwanted things happen such as pregnancy, teenage pregnancy to be exact, which ends up to separation of the young couple because of their lack of resources and ability to sustain a child. Because of this, single parenthood happens, which gives negative impact to the more affected one, the women who needs to take care of a growing child due to the negligence of their partner.
According to Hannah Serida,
Marriage is one of the most important things that can happen in a person's life. For me, choosing the one you can be with for the rest of your life is very overwhelming. You can share experiences and make memories together whether they are good or bad. For me, legal separation is good, especially if there is suffering from a problematic marriage. Here in our country, under legal separation, the marital obligations between the two parties are ended, but the marriage is not, so there is still the possibility of reconciling. I would say that single parenthood is kind of hard and stressful. I see my mother's sacrifices to raise us her 3 children. However, it is okay to be raised by a father or mother alone, as long as they can provide for all the children's emotional or financial needs. There is nothing wrong with single parenthood for me, yet it is something to be proud of.
and these are my interview in my neighborhood, and I can see that they are consistent with what they told me during the interview.